Over 50% of America's children partake in youth sports. Whether they play recreationally or competitively, they gain important experience and various benefits from sports. Youth athletes develop motor skills, social skills, and self-confidence, all while having a good time.
They are a complete extension of the classroom, so you have all of those skills that kids need to be successful in and out of the classroom, can be enhanced or taught or further developed in athletics, builds community.
On top of that, youth athletes have less body fat, stronger bones and muscles, and increased cardiovascular endurance. Many children are motivated by dreams of competing at a collegiate and professional level, and these goals have fueled the rise of youth sports. Youth athletics are an important part of a healthy childhood, but not everyone has equal access to them. Among rich families, participation in youth sports is growing, while among poor families, it's rapidly declining due to rising costs and time commitments. Sports cost too much, and resources are inequitably distributed, which prevents underprivileged youth from reaching the collegiate and professional level. As kids play sports throughout their entire childhood, many of them aspire to play at a higher level. Though many of them have enough talent to do so, they are held back by the youth sports system in the United States. The college recruiting system in the U.S. is structured as follows. Colleges pay the most attention to players on academies and top-level club teams. The cost to play on these teams can be up to $10,000 per season. This is roughly 18% of one's income in an average American household. Exorbitant costs like these should not be necessary for the advancement of young athletes. One way to even the playing field would be to conform the recruitment system so that everyone has an equal chance. This could mean hosting more free admission camps for athletes to get scouted by college coaches, or lowering the cost of high-level competitive travel teams. Neither of these are very easily accomplishable, though some youth sports administrations are taking steps in the right direction. A SoccerWire.com article states, scholarships for U.S. Soccer Development Academy programs and MLS homegrown contract offers are a step in the right direction, but still lack the scale needed to fast-forward the improvement process at a national team level. Another way the gap between wealthy and poor athletes could be closed is by distributing resources in a more equitable manner. At the moment, schools in wealthy areas have access to state-of-the-art athletic equipment that helps athletes get ahead in their training, whereas poor schools often lack basic necessities like weight rooms and playing fields. Nonprofit organizations are tackling this issue by providing better equipment to schools in need, but these programs have a limited impact. A more impactful way to get equipment into the hands of athletes in need is through government initiatives. In Colorado, for example, proceeds from the state lottery are used to build sport and recreation facilities, such as public fields and training centers. This has helped close the gap between athletes of different backgrounds and has made Colorado one of the most active states in the country. Soccer, being the most popular sport in the world, has players from all different backgrounds. But when it comes to playing at a collegiate or professional level in the United States, you rarely see players that come from a very impoverished background. This is hurting the growth of the sport, as well as the impoverished athletes who have been denied opportunities. The solution to this problem lies in government initiatives and reforming recruitment practices, which must be implemented now to save the future of youth sports.